knows the password of their parents. In the most cases, in very few cases, they don't know, and they can easily open anything and can try anything they want. Like yeah, like if we if we talk like they are confined company, so it's not like optional. So if it's a compulsory, then like if teachers do some like in when the teacher is teaching related to topic, and if like like they are teaching a history, geography, yeah, some mistakes can be negligible, like we can avoid, or it's not going to affect their any financial, not going to affect them financially or personally. But with the stock market, if something misinformation passed to the students, then it's going to definitely going to affect. Yeah,
Mm, yeah, you are right. But like as I mentioned, like if you are a student, I am assuming that you definitely don't have a lot capital, and for fusion also you need like 2 to 3
yeah, but
lakhs.
now that mark like greed of money, they uh, will attract them,
But
like attract
that
attract
uh,
students,
for that
and
we need
students will
capital, na, Ajay. And with childrens will definitely not have that much. And in fact, they aside from that, they also have to study for their exams, and they definitely don't have enough time because when the markets open, they will be in the school, and after that, they only have the option to fundamentally know about that company, and they can. And yeah, for trading only, they should be not they should be in the home, while in that case they should be in the school only. So for that instead, it can't majorly it can't be possible, and they will be. I'm not saying like scams would not be there, but eventually, if they are eager to learn and know in what they are doing, it will be beneficial for them only when they will be graduated or pass out from the school.
Yeah, but I think it will distract them from the current curriculum, because it's some difficult area. Like market has a way to learn the things by the market. Like we can't teach anything directly to the student, because it's a way like it's a way to learn by experiencing things, not just theoretical. Yeah, so I think, and it's not an age to do those things or to get into those things.
Yeah, you are right. But as I said, like only the interested or the one should join that, and like
But Navneet, like we are making it compulsory, Navneet. We are talking about to make it compulsory. Yeah, for the conclude, we can say uh, we can ca- we can keep it as an optional. Those who are interested can take this, or those who are not, they can keep it optional. Mm.
Maybe Mayur, Mr. Mayur will lead. As
He's saying
you,
that he think that his opponent is Mayur.
Mr. Twitter announced something. Um, No, no. I'm saying, please could you announce the result? Who won the debate? Who won the debate? Okay. Yes. No, it's just on the point, like, yeah, not on the not on the Pando marks. I'm telling about points. Whose debate is better? Like we are doing the debate. So there is the anchor who announce who which team or which individual won that debate. Only debate, not points. Yes, points. Yes, as uh, team is the thing which marks is based on the English, not on the debate. Yeah, definitely.
Yes, Nikhil. Arpit, what would you like to choose?
Actually, I didn't get the topic exactly.
What? Okay, okay. Like how capitalism is creating inequality, or is it creating innovation in the field right now? Private sector basically, profit oriented.
Capitalism means they are thinking about the public too.
No, no, only profit.
Only profit. Okay.
Yeah.
Like we can target the industries privatization. Okay. Yes, Mr. Dipanshu, you can choose. I can debate on that.
Okay, then I'll choose innovation.
Innovation.
Yeah.
Mm, yes.
So as the topic suggests that we have to like debate on the capitalism, like what is capitalism and how it is influencing today's world. Is it uh, causing the like, is it benefiting the innovation right now, which is going on in different sectors of the society, or is it causing inequality between the society? So I would like to quote the person who basically gave the capitalism as an ideology. So it was Adam Smith who basically given this capitalism as an theory in his book Wealth of the Nation. So in his book, he told about that how a capitalist market is capable in itself, that it can propagate how the demand and supply basically functions. I would like to take give an example. Like there are two
Yes.
states. One is the socialist, one is the capitalist, right? The socialist will be producing a similar like one kind of product. Maybe some people will be liking that product. Maybe some will not be liking that product. But in the capitalist society, people will be having like power to innovate in different part of that same product can be innovated in multiple ways, and the demand can be created by the public itself, so that that product will be preferred more by the people and it will be consumed by more people, so it will be supplied in more numbers. So this is how the innovation works, and it is how capitalism is helping in that particular field. So this is my point. Yeah.
Yeah, but you mentioned one thing. Yeah, capitalism provides the power to the authority only to innovate something. And could you elaborate it more? How it will depend on the demand. As you mentioned, it totally affect on the demand. Could you elaborate little bit?
So yeah, in a socialist society, basically what happens is that there are n number of people. Like you can recall the era in which uh, the government was producing cars, the ambassador cars you might have seen somewhere. So it was produced by the government itself. No one has partnership in that, and no private firm was involved in that. So it was totally based on socialist model of production. But at that point of time, some people might be there, they won't be liking that same product, right? So in that particular field, you don't have any opportunity for innovation, and there comes the capitalist.
I want to, yeah, I want to say something. Government also providing the funds, making a decision to the innovators who is innovating something new, startups. They are investing in that, so our nation will grow more than the capitalism because the company is thinking about only their profit, their product. Yeah, how we can make our product best, not about the others. Maybe its cost may be high, it may be bit expensive, anything else. They are thinking how we can make the innovation in our product, not about the people. So what is the benefit of that innovation? Government is providing the more benefits as compared to that by spending a less amount of money.
Yeah, I agree to the point, but the base of your point is on like invalid on that circumstance you referred, because the startups are based on the capitalist model. So government is providing fund to them so that they can propagate for a specific period of time. Then they'll be self-reliant. Then they can function by their own self. So it is about the profitability, and it will be done by the innovation only, and capitalists can propagate that model because they'll be cutting the cost, they'll be generating more profit. And people in today's world, like in India itself, I can say that people are much more into government sector, like want to join government sector because of this reason only. People don't have to work in that field that much, so the innovation is less because you have a job security, right? And
You're
when
totally
yeah,
wrong at this point, Mr. Dipanshu. I want to elaborate something. As you
yeah.
mentioned, they are providing the money to the startups for a short time period, then they will become a self-independent. I'm right? You said this thing?
Yeah, they'll be becoming
Yes.
reliant. Yeah.
Yeah, because they want to make more to more individuals who can make something innovative. That is why they are not putting their all money only one thing as the capitalism doing this thing. That is why our nation grow more as compared to that one.
Actually, did not understood your point. Could you like repeat once?
Okay, as I'm saying, government is doing the thing. They are making the part of the monies and providing to the different startups and the innovation so they can grow and our nation too. Because of that, our nation is also growing because the more innovations are developing in our country. But if we are comparing as to the capitalization, they are making the products for their own only, and it's too limited. We cannot grow in that, and their costs are too high. It's too much expensive.
But Arpit, like capitalism is not like producing their product for themselves, they are producing for the market itself. It is the mode of process production, like how you want to produce it. Is it a socialist model or the capitalist one? And government is also like following that capitalist model should be inherited in a country, as the economy of a country can be progressed by the capitalism itself. Like when you will be generating profits, then you will be like getting much more revenue, and then you'll be getting a higher GDP number. That is the value of the country, right? So that is the capitalism.
The benefit of that, they are creating the economism, which you mentioned. Okay, so they are creating only the one company who is doing, they are doing everything, and it doesn't matter. Yeah, everyone have the same demand because if it's cost too much high, individuals are going to leave that product. Yeah, I don't want to buy that product. The demand will be reduced because of that. The product demand is less. Our company is going to be in loss because of that. We Our GDPA is also reducing. But if they are doing the different thing, they are creating 10 companies who made the 100 crore. Maybe at the starting, their revenue will be less. But after some time, 5 years, 10 years, they are making the 100 crore every company. So calculate the GDPA with that one as compared
So
to this one. Yeah.
yeah, Arpit, I would like to give another example regarding that. Like you might have heard of the privatization of the train. Like Tejas is a train which have
Privatization.
been privatization of the trains. Like some of the trains have been privatized, given to the private entity, because uh, government was not able to fund that much. Like they were not able to generate profit out of it, so they gave to the private firm, and private firm are very much able to perform in that manner. They are able to cut much more expenses through different modes. So which is giving an innovation part. And another example I would like to give in the defense sector, like there are mm, big giant companies like government owned entities which are not able to innovate in that manner. So right now government is seeing in a different field in that private sector which can provide better equipment at a lower cost. So the cost reduction is possible in the capitalist itself. So that is the core of it. Then only they can generate much more profit.
No, it's totally wrong. If they are not giving the chance to the another who have their good mindset, who can develop something new, but the government and the capitalization not giving the chance to others so they can grow and our nation both can grow. You are saying we are putting all our eggs in one basket. At the end, we are going to pay a lot for that. It costs our money like to us.
Like, what do you think that uh, after the liberalization,
Yes,
LPG
I
reforms came
want
into.
to
Yeah,
explain one more thing. As you
go on.
said about the defense sector,
Mm.
one IT individual made a jacket for the defense individuals, yeah, our army guys, for their in the cold weathers. They can wear their material is cheap, but the thing that he made, it was fantastic. Yeah, it's too hot in the that weather. The army men who are at the border, they wear it, and government providing the 50 lakh funding to them.
So that is a
Because of
like
that, their
that is a
company
private owned
grow
firm,
and
right?
everything.
That is
Not
a
private,
private of. Is it a government? Then why government is providing fund to that particular person?
because he know if they are doing to the they are going towards the socialist as compared to the capitalist, they can grow more. They know the difference.
No, I would like to like beg a pardon on this one. Like I consider that the LPG reforms came into like country, then only the real progress started, and it was the capitalist model that we deployed in that in our particular country. So it is the best way to innovate in different sector. Like you might have heard of the Tesla itself. Like NASA is itself a big giant and it can do every thing right now. But there is another like entity, SpaceX is there. So they can basically innovate much like they have much more of cost cut. They can basically cut cost in different manner and they can do everything by themselves, so government doesn't have much role to play. So it is an individual entity, like someone is not standing upon you and saying that you have to do in that aspect which in which they don't have any knowledge about. So
Yeah, they can't do anything without the experience. They need the another individual who have the better knowledge in that one field. If we are talking, yeah, I have one example. Let me explain with an example. Everyone know about Hyundai, okay? The individual South Korean who made that company, who hired the individual from the America, three guys from the America who had the experience to made a car when he made a first car of Hyundai company. That is the thing. He know their mind. Yeah, our national South Korean minds is not that much sharp, so they can make the progress. They can make a new car in their nation. So they hired the people from the America. How it is work? It cannot possible by doing the only one person or one capitalist. They need to hire, and he hired the individuals who had the 15 to 20 years experience in their field in another company.
so that company in itself is a private firm. That is what my point is. Like they are
Yeah,
hiring, I'm not saying that he is doing by himself, but that company is itself a private firm. It is based on capitalism itself.
this thing is not. They
And
need to
they are
collect
able to
many times.
they are able to bring that person in itself is the reason that they are capitalist. Otherwise the government won't be allowing that why the other country person is coming to our country and doing some stuff.
Apart from that, there is a lot of things which make the capitalists low because, as we mentioned about the startups, apart from that, providing the opportunity to the others. If we are not doing that, so our nation can't grow.
Yeah, Nikhil.
Yes.
Yeah, एक्चुअली मैं पता है सोचा था बीच में इसको पॉइंट आउट करूँ कि रादर देन लाइक कन्फ्रंटिंग मी ही कैन टॉक अबाउट द इनइक्वालिटी पार्ट.
I made I made the focus on the capitalism word, and I don't know the meaning of that one.
उसको एक्चुअली समझ में नहीं आया ना टॉपिक, तो उसको समझ में नहीं आया कि इनइक्वालिटी पे बोले कैसे,
Yes,
कैसे इनइक्वालिटी कर रहा है.
I just
He was not
counter
aware.
Mr. Dipanshu. I don't know about the capitalism, anything.
But then also he did a really well job. Yeah. Hats off
I
to
just
Arpit.
yeah, I just got the knowledge from Mr. Dipanshu and elaborated on my way point of view.
Hmm. Uh, okay. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Okay, no problem then. I think there is a one more pair, na, so we can, so you can. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. One, one minute. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yes, I can hear you. Uh-huh.
Yes.
जो मेरिट लिस्ट होती है या the highest score kind of thing.
Yes.
काफी कॉम्प्लेक्स एक्चुअली.
है लेकिन
No, it is quite philosophical. What is merit? How do you define merit?
साइंस का मतलब होता है पक्का।
No, no, no. No, nothing, Paka. Like my brother is telling me that he's just like वो मेरे को टॉपिक समझा रहा है.
अरे जैसे जैसे कि बेसिकली आईआईटी में तो कोई भी जा सकता है, ठीक है? लेकिन क्या एक इंसान जो विलेज में रहता है वो उसके पास और कोई अर्बन एरिया में रहता है सेम अपॉर्चुनिटी है? दोनों के पास नहीं है, क्योंकि सेम इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नहीं है, सेम स्टडी करने का तरीका नहीं है, जो भी है फैसिलिटीज नहीं है उसके पास। तो मेरिट तो है लेकिन वो जा तो नहीं सकता, इक्वल अपॉर्चुनिटी थोड़ी ना है। यू गॉट द पॉइंट? मेरिट नंबर की है बट बाकी चीजें तो लाइक जैसे बायस है ना, खुद में अनइक्वल है।
हर सेशन के बाद तो नहीं पता, लेकिन आज आपने बहुत गलत काम किया. वेट,
हाँ हाँ, समझ में आ गया।
वेट. हाँ, it's my turn. Like Arpit going to explain me. Wait. We can
No,
start
but
later. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. So I understand something like maybe you can start.
okay. But in which side you want to talk means like this is correct means this sentence you want to say means it's right or wrong?
It is your
Wrong.
call. Are
It is
you are having
okay.
Nikhil? Who will two are having like?
Okay,
Okay,
bye.
okay,
Bye.
okay. Sorry.
Okay.
I got confused.
So you want a choice means Mahenk or I gonna?
अभी
Aisa, yes.
नहीं होगा, ऐसे कैसे नहीं होगा. Mr. Piyush, start the topic.
But which side you wanna so easy if you make that
Wrong
means like
one.
that's why
Wrong
wrong
one.
Nikhil,
one.
Wrong one.
Nikhil, I found a reference. I can like paste it in the chat. They can read and then they can discuss. Like in the meantime,
Sure.
other person can have a like chat, like discussion. Okay, okay. But Ajay is there, no? That's why I thought Ajay will be speaking, right? No, no. Ajay will be speaking with someone, no? So they might like speak after that.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, okay, okay. Sorry.
Huh?
But it is
No.
explained in quite layman terms, like कि तुम्हारे पास एक सीढ़ी है चढ़ने के लिए और तुम्हारे दोस्त के पास कुछ नहीं है और तुम्हें एक पेड़ के ऊपर चढ़ना है वो मेरिट है बट
Yeah,
इट
yeah,
इज
now I
अनइक्वल
understand.
हम्म हाँ
Inequality.
हाँ और सीढ़ी उसने बनाई होगी वो भी किसी तरीके से उसने बिल्ड किया होगा दैट इज ऑल्सो अ मेरिट
किनको मैं हमेशा मिल जाती हूँ। लड़वाना ज़रूर है। इट्स ओके मिस्टर मेयर। या। अरे कुछ तो बोलेंगे लेट्स स्टार्ट मिस्टर मयूर।
Okay. So yeah.
या।
So good evening, guys. So our topic is like what we see on the that means like on screen. So yeah. So I am going to say that the um, merit is not a bias because everyone has their ability, their own skills. So if there is a someone and who has their merit, so he achieved that position, or he achieved that point just because he is doing great and he is good. So in everywhere, so that's why he got a merit. And it is not a bias, means it is all about your ability, your skills, your strength, and your power, means like everything you have. So when you combine all those things